All right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream. We conclude our NHL triple header action with the Vegas Golden Knights in Edmonton to take on the Oilers. We know Carter Hart is back. I guess I hadn't heard he was back. He's in net tonight for Vegas. All right, audio's good on Twitch. Oh, audio's good on YouTube. We're at commercial. Currently, we have a on-site reporter in the stands tonight too. Chance is at the game. He reported that Wallman was the last guy to leave the ice during warm-ups. Wallman on good grief, I've forgotten. I'll get it right soon. Whoops, this strap is loose. There we go. Come on, man, we're Golden Knights tonight. No, we're not. No. I know I'm a Kings fan, but I'm definitely not a Knights fan. I'd much rather see Edmonton win. Knights, no, I'm good. Oh, the Kings won in overtime. They pick up the 2 points. Let's go. They blew a 6-4 lead late and survive in overtime. Unbelievable. Mammoth pound the Canucks 7-4. Those are the only two highlights since. I will not root for the Ducks, and I will not root for the Knights. Not like I'm a huge Avalanche fan. They've won recently, and not the biggest Stars fan. But cannot root for... You said you're Kings fan, though. Could never root for team who owns... Well, I'd rather Edmonton did well than... I'd still rather Edmonton did well than the Ducks or the Knights. At least I can respect Edmonton. It's the only way I can say it. Sorry, Jonathan. And see my earlier comment, that's a big reason I will not root for the Knights. So the Kings did win in overtime. We do not know the starting goalies. I heard Carter Hart, although they've got stats for Schmid and Hill. I saw it in the pregame. But sorry, I root for who I root for. In the East, I don't want Florida. They got eliminated. Don't want the Capitals. That's strictly because of Tom Wilson. And they're still largely in the hunt. And I kind of done with the Goon Act by the Lightning. So in the West, there's a shorter list of who I'd like to root for if it's not the Kings. They'd be led by the Oilers, though. And I guess it would conclude with the Wild. Oilers, Wild, and maybe whoever else makes it in. I'm not against the Mammoth. Let's put it that way. Was never a big Coyotes fan, but Mammoth would be fine. And the Yep, Habs won in a shootout. If we didn't make that clear, and the Oilers, the Kings survived in overtime. They blew a 6-4 lead, which is fine. It's against an Eastern Conference team. They picked up the 2 points, so we'll have to take a look at the standings. And yeah, Canadians win 4-3 in a shootout. The credited they credited Oliver Kapanen with the shootout winner over the Devils. Wait a minute. Who's playing tomorrow? Is it a home and home? Is it Devils Canadiens tomorrow, or did I screw up the schedule? It is Devils Canadiens tomorrow. Why on earth are they playing a home and home series and back-to-back Saturday, Sunday? I get it. We had the Olympic break, but that seems very odd. All right. Well, we're doing the anthems, so we obviously got to do both. I cannot get like the right color for Edmonton. Like that's like the lightest one I could find. The other ones were like navy blue. I'm like, they don't wear navy blue anymore. They've switched to a lighter blue. I've got the blue. Yeah, let me get it. Their blue is a much lighter shade. It's like, yeah, compare this to like the old navy blue. It's much lighter. We'll switch to this one if we need to switch the Oilers' luck. Another reason not to root for the Knights. Just saw him on the bench. John Tortorella. He's a clown. His act, he's 68 years old. You'd think the guy would grow up one of these days, but it ain't never going to happen, I guess. You would think he would want to retire. He hadn't had an NHL job at least in a year, 365 days plus maybe 1 or 2 days. So, all right, but it should be another interesting night here. Well, let's go back to today's games. Predators Sharks already underway. No score, 16-47. Yeah, I guess this game was probably delayed by earlier games and Saturday night hockey night in Canada, whatever. Flames Ducks almost ready. I guess we'll be the last to start. Blackhawks Kraken 17-17. Kraken finishing up the first power play, 29 seconds. Again, Oilers in blue and a little bit of orange, and the Knights in white with black. All right, so we already know Carter Hart. Didn't see. I'm assuming it's Ingram. Carter Hart backed up by Aiden Hill. Ingram backed up by Jari. Hutton, Saad, and Schmid are the scratches for Vegas. For Edmonton, Hyman, Stastny, Owen Michaels, and Colton Dock are scratched. Yeah, I got to root for former Blackhawks Connor Murphy and Jason Dickinson, too. All the more reason to root for the Oilers. All right. We got to look at both goalies in net. Now it's Carter Hart, 6-3-3 record, 3.25 goals against, 8.70 save percentage, no shutouts. Ingram, 14-8-2, 2.69 goals against, 8.98 save percentage, and 2 shutouts, as he is likely the number one for their yeah, we get to see Torts. You know what? I may have to go to the Edmonton feed. I'm not going to want to see Torts every other frickin' cutaway. They've got Oilers fans behind the Vegas bench, too. All right. We have, let's see, Eichel versus McDavid. Eichel wins the draw. Golden Knights in white going right to left. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. The Knights are on the road. Of course, there's Oilers fans behind the Knights. We got a whistle at 19:53. Might have been puck in the bench. And the Oilers are in blue going left to right. McDavid, Eichel again. We get a false start. There we go. Finally. In the near boards. Dorofeyev trying to dig it out. Oilers send it in. It's behind the Vegas net. Far corner. And, oh, I got to unmute this. I got to mute that. Unmute that. There we go. Forgot to do it. Sent in, and Ingram steered it aside on a dump in. Bouchard played it up the near boards. It's passed back. Bouchard takes it behind his own net. Now brings it up the middle. Pass to the neutral zone. Dump in by the Oilers. Hart behind his net. Pass. And Marner sends it up. But Connor Murphy has it. He lost it. But he sent it out. And we get a whistle. Did Murphy get tripped or did Murphy trip Marner? I think Murphy tripped Marner. He is headed to the box, and Knights to the power play. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do the Oilers feed. I don't want to see torts on every other. Okay, come on, ESPN. Don't do this garbage where you take the game away. Okay, they moved it. God, I hate that. Let's try the Oilers broadcast. If it's bad, I'll go back to the Vegas feed. Vegas, the Edmonton didn't have any pregame. That was why I did it. All right, underway. Sent towards the net, off the post, into the near board. Sorry about that. And a whistle at 18:40. Ingram, I think, has equipment issues. Yeah, Eichel sent it from the near circle dot. It hit Ingram in the mask. It went off his glove, and then Stone nearly tipped it in with his stick. And they got a whistle for equipment issues. Face-off taken, and Vegas continues on the power play. Marner sends one wide into the near boards. Back to the blue line and out. Marner picks it up. Neutral ice. 18:20 to play first period. 1:26 on the power play for Vegas. Eichel's shot is blocked, and the Oilers clear it down the length of the ice. Hart behind his own net plays it to Marner. That's right. The Golden Knights go with 5 forwards on their power play. I mean, that's probably not news to anybody, but it's just something to point out. And sent into the near boards. Eichel keeps it in. Eichel looking in the near corner now. Eichel still looking in the near circle. Centering pass went through everybody, off the far boards to neutral ice. Picked up by Marner. 33 seconds to go on the Knight power play. Dump in from the red line. Near corner. And blue line. No, not kept in. Off to the races. To the far circle. Backhander. Carter closed the door. And the Knights skated in. Barbashev centers it to the point. And in the far circle. Blue line keeper. Murph rejoins the play. We're back to 5-on-5. Sent out by Murphy. And both teams getting line changes. Vegas. Let's see. Who has that? Dowd. That's right. They got Dowd from Washington. Another reason not to root for Vegas. Into the near boards. And the Oilers take it away. It's at the neutral ice. And now Vegas has it. They counter. Red line, dump in to the near corner. Sent to the blue line, kept in by Hannafin for the Knights. And now a saucer pass out by all the way to the far corner. McNabb tries to send it out. Oilers send one towards the net. It was off target. And into the far circle. Why are they saying a power play for Vegas? Are they behind? No. There's no power play. Shots are 2-2. Promise you, we're playing 5-on-5. 15.5 to go. Shot saved by Hart into the near circle. Howden sends it up the near boards, but the Oilers, I think Ekholm just sent it out. It's by the box. Now sent in again by the Oilers. And it's sent behind the net to the far side by Korzak. It's in the far corner. Puck got away. Howden sends it ahead. Vegas up the middle, and they dump it in. Taken behind the net by Lawson. Now far circle, back to the blue line, kept in, shot. And I guess it got tipped into the netting above the glass. And they took the score bug down. 14:45. No clue where they're getting this power play. Vegas has been off the power play for a while. I mean, since the 16, like over 2 minutes of ice time or gameplay. More than 2 minutes ago. So now they finally fix it for NHL.com. I don't know why they're so bad. 14:45 to go in the first. Still no score. Face off in the far circle, and they kicked out Sissons. Hurdle does not win the draw. Edmonton takes it in the near boards. To the far boards and a red line. Well, they did not dump it in. It's by the Vegas bench. And now it's tipped into the bench or the crowd. 14:34. Alrighty. Did we do the scratches? Yeah, we did. That's right. That's right. They got Colton Dock from the Hawks, too. They have 3 former Blackhawks. I forgot. All right. Face off in front of the Vegas bench. Play continues. Knights send it to the neutral ice. Tomas Hurdle dumps it in from the red line. It's chased by Smith. Picked up by the Oilers. Taken over the red. McDavid drop pass. And it's sent wide. Saucer pass to the neutral ice. Bouchard has the puck. Who is Bouchard out there with? Okay, Ekholm. Knights have the puck. Far circle. Blue line. Kicked by the other Smith, number 22. I got to get the names in. All right. Kolsar in the far corner. Sends it behind the net. And sent out, I think, by Nugent Hopkins. Towards the net, McDavid with a shot. Hart with a right pad save. Knights at neutral ice. Pass block or shot blocked to either one. Oilers can't. Well, now they have it again. Murphy passes. Who's he out there with? It looks like it's Nurse. Murph gets it back. Carries the red. Dumps it into the far corner. Hart plays it. Now behind the net. The Knights send it up the near boards. And down the... breakaway shot for Marner. We barely got the camera on him before the shot. Don't make me switch to Vegas. SN is usually better than TSN. Neutral ice for the Knights, and I think Hannafin just dumped it in. Oilers in the far corner. Pass tipped off a skate and sent out. Picked up in the far corner. Towards the net, a shot was wide into the near boards. Oilers send it to the near corner. Now taken behind the net. That was Dickinson. Yeah, I should remember Dickinson. And let's see. Long shot. Save. Centered off the near boards and out. Derek, hello. How's it going? Thanks for being here. All right, Wallman. That's right. Wallman's on the Oilers. I don't know why I blanked on that. Wallman falls down at the blue line, but the Oilers keep it in. Sent towards the net. Traffic in the crease. Another one sent wide by Bouchard. Looks like we got a penalty coming up on Vegas this time. Somebody lost their stick for the Oilers. Dorofeev is headed to the box after the commercial break. Yeah, Marner didn't miss by much. And yeah, Dorofeev slashed. One of the rare times the stick just didn't break, but they picked up the slash. It was a good call. 11:51 to go in the first. No score, and Vegas will head to the power play. Dorofeev has to feel shame. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. No, I didn't know. Yeah. It didn't. I don't think I really saw a good look at it, but thanks, Chance. This slash by Dorofeev was much more obvious. They called Murph for holding, apparently. Yeah. I knew he went down. I couldn't tell who was, at fault. Yeah. Thanks again, Derek. Thanks, Chance. Hello, Chance. Hello. Hello, Derek. Hello, Chance. Hello, Dan C. Hello, Jonathan. Thanks all for being here. And Isildur. Yeah, we'll see. Well, they do have the best power play in the league. They're usually around 33%. I assume they're still there. So that's one thing they do well. Oh, we've got volleyball coming up on ESPN at some point. All right. So we just have the 4 games in progress. No score in Seattle. Hawks Kraken 9:03 in the first. Flames Ducks in Anaheim. No score 11:02 in the first. Predators in San Jose. Hurry up 2-0 on the Sharks 8:29. Forsberg's 36. Forsberg's 37th. Wow. All right. False start on the draw, I think. Far circle face-off. Yep, first in power play, they're down to 30.1. Eighth in PK, 81.6% for Vegas. I say down to 30.1, but they're still first in the league. They were at 33 for a while. 33%. Pass to the near circle. McDavid looking. Pass to the point. Who's at the point? Probably Bouchard. Near corner. And sent out. And to the neutral ice, Bouchard picks it up. Looked like Vegas got a couple changes. And who's out there? Roslovich on the power play unit 1. Eichel takes it, sends it through the, through the slot to the far boards. Oh, another takedown by Vegas. No call at the neutral ice. Dumped in. PK has been 84.4% in the last 16 games, though, for Vegas. To the far circle. Behind the net. Oilers centering. Far circle shot. May have hit a post. And cleared down the length of the ice by the Knights. Shots are still 3-3, though. Yeah, it must have hit the post. McDavid carries it up. They got under 30 on their power play. Centering pass gets away, and Smith, number 22, sends it out. Sorry, I'm blanking on their first names. Taken and a drop pass. 10 seconds to go on the power play. Sent to the far boards. Dumped in. Into the near corner. Battle for the puck. Smith takes it. We're back to 5-on-5. Smith passes, and it's sent just out to the near boards. Chased down, but Edmonton picks it up in the neutral zone and dumps it in from the red line. To the far corner. And saucer pass to neutral ice. Murphy passes. He's not. Wait, who's he out there? Yeah, Nurse. Sorry. It's in. Hart plays it behind the net to the far corner. Pass, and Vegas dumps it in from the red line. Far corner. Sent behind the net. Hannafin passes, and Vegas gets at least a forward line change. Dorofeyev sent one just wide. Behind the net now. Shots are 4-3 Edmonton. We've had a lot of shots. They're just missing off target by a little bit. Oilers blocked a shot, got it to neutral zone, and dump it in from the blue line to the near corner. Savoy, I believe, behind the net. No, that's Lazar. Sent up ahead. Breakaway. 1-on-1. Far circle shot. Nice save, but the rebound's put in. And the Knights take the lead. 1-0. Big rebound given up by Ingram. And the Knights take the 1-0 lead. Good save initially, and just zero help from the... Yeah, somebody hit the crossbar on that one trip for Edmonton, I think. And so Eichel carried it, shot the puck, and then it was put in by Howden. So Howden's 11th from Eichel. Yeah, come on, Oilers. I don't know what happened. Yeah, initial save made. Nice by Ingram, but huge rebound, and nobody was anywhere near Howden. All right, Bouchard passes. He gets it back. And he sends it behind the net. Bouchard up ahead. Pass to the near boards. Ekholm sends it behind the net. Into the far circle. Now near circle. Edmonton keeps it in. McDavid with the puck. Centers it. Nobody got a stick on. Ekholm sends it in from the blue line. And sent back out to Ekholm. Taken away or blocked and then sent to the neutral ice with a saucer pass. Bouchard knocks it down. Passes to the right wing. Again, that is Lazar. Puck is loose, kicked out by the Golden Knights. I didn't know we were playing soccer on ice. Dump in by the Oilers. It's on net and taken behind the net for Vegas by Anderson. They send it ahead and dump it in. Murphy couldn't get to it. Now it's Nurse. Nurse behind the net sends it up the boards. And it's in the near corner. Hannafin scoops it up for the Knights. Sends it ahead. Dumped ahead by number 19, Smith. They have two Smiths, 19 and 22. I just forgetting their first names. Shot from the blue line. Juggled it, but held on by Ingram. And we got pushing and shoving at 6:28. Is this the under 10? Of course, Kolsar is in the middle of it. Howden from Eichel. And we'll do the visualizer. All right. Here's the... It was in the far boards, then sent up and out. Eichel got around the... Yep. Sent a shot. Somehow Wallman didn't cover Howden, and Howden buried it on the rebound. Ugh. All right. That's why we're 1-0 Vegas. All right, we'll do it one more time in case anybody missed it because of an ad. Pass was in the far boards. Oh, they missed the pass to Wallman or something. Eichel took it, sent a shot, and it was a good save by Ingram, but the rebound was 45-degree, angle, and good play by Howden to get to the puck past Wallman and then bury it. Eichel's got 55 assists. Ducks get the first goal. Seneca's 23rd. Lacombe and Trouba the assist. 7:05 in the first. No score. Hawks Kraken 3:39 first period. Still Nashville 2, San Jose 0. Sharks head to the power play. 5:42 in the first. Oh, Final four at halftime. Michigan 48, Arizona 32. Wow. Recent goal struggles by 20-plus goal scorers. Oh. 0, 1, or 2 for about 5 or 6 of their players. Let's see. 9-5 are the updated shots. Let's fix that. Face off in the near circle. Great. 2-0 under Torts. Wonderful. Screw him. Far circle sent around near board. Well, there must have been a funny bounce. Oilers keep it in near circle. Podkolzin sends a shot deflected wide. Somebody got dumped in the near circle. That was Dickinson. Dickinson behind the net. Passes to Podkolzin. Tough angle shot. Was saved. He just got tripped. And the ref does have his arm up. And we do have the Oilers heading back to the power play at 5:54. So a trip coming up. Pretty easy call for the ref. I mean, that was a no-doubter. Looks like it is Hannafin headed to the sin bin, if you will. Just gave a tug of the right skate of Podkolzin, I believe. So tripping with 5:54 remaining. Come on, we're on the Edmonton feed and they're cutting away to stupid Tortorella. Oh, man. All right, Savoy on the power play unit and a false start. Far circle draw. Face off. Blue line keeper to the far circle. Down low. To the slot. That was wide. Bouchard gets in the far boards. Pass to Nugent Hopkins. Kept in. At the blue line, Bouchard. Back to Nugent Hopkins. Down low. McDavid centered it through the crease. It's tipped into the far boards. They send it to the far corner. Pass gets away. Savoy has it. Trying to dig it out. Towards the crease and a freeze of the puck by Carter Hart. Pushing and shoving ensues. Lausen, McNabb, Sissons, and Smith, number 22, out there for the Knights. Oh, Bouchard hit a defenseman like in the shoulder. Then Bouchard sent one just wide or high. Edmonton getting some opportunities. Oh, that was almost an own goal by Sissons. He tipped it and it nearly went 5-hole. Heads up play by Hart. Second start since January 9th. Yeah, he's been hurt. 14th start of the season for Hart. Sent behind the net by Anderson, and then the Knights clear it. 5:04 to play, first period. Oilers drop pass. They got 1 minute remaining on their power play. McDavid flying up towards the ice. Oh my gosh, Hart didn't see it, and nobody could put the rebound in. Hart was looking to his right, puck was in front of him, and nobody could get to it. And did we get a goal? No. Apparently just a frozen puck, or I don't know, very odd reaction there. Oh my gosh, just a beat late. Could have had the equalizer. Yeah, Hart scooped it up with the glove. McDavid on a 6-game point streak. 6 goals, 5 assists. Jeez. 4:40 in the first. Shots are now 9-9. In the near boards. Pass to the far side. Stone couldn't clear it. Oilers in the far corner. Now who is that? Lausen, pardon me. It's just pinned up against the boards. Pass to McDavid, near side, back to the point. Who's on point? I guess Bouchard still. McDavid to the far circle. Near circle shot. How did that not go in? Must have been wide or off the post. Wide open from the near circle and couldn't bury it. Another shot, another save with the blocker by Hart. Another pass to the far boards, and Hannafin tips it up ahead. Back to 5-on-5. Obviously, I didn't realize the penalty was over. Into the near boards and behind the net for the Oilers. Pass sent ahead to the far circle. Return pass. Shot wide again. And the Oilers need to tune in their targeting systems here. They're just a little off. Knights a little bit too as well. Into the near boards. Dorofeev passes. They get it up to Howden. Taken away by the Oilers. Sent ahead. Near boards. Taken by Howden. Pass. Hit Sissons. He dumped it into the near corner prior to that. 2:45 to go in the opening period. 1-0 the score. Vegas. 10-9 the shots. Oilers. Near corner. Battle behind the net. Korzak sends it up the far boards. It's saucered to the neutral ice. Hurdle sends it in. And Ingram steered it into the near corner. Wallman trying to dig it out. Now Wallman behind the net. Wallman sends it ahead. It's going to be tracked down by McNabb and sent to the far circle. Long pass ahead. Smith with the blue line shot and saved. Smith, number 19. Knocked down with a glove at the neutral ice. Eichel has the puck, far circle. Under 2 to play. First period. Sent ahead, and Eichel trying to dig it out. Kept in somehow. I don't think it was. That's what the linesman said, by Anderson. Into the far corner. Minute 31. We've got a whistle, though, at 1:31. What was this whistle for, though? Shots are 10-10. Blue Jay, what's up? How's it going? Good to see you as well. Yeah, huge game in the Pacific Division, to say the very least. And in the Western Conference, for that matter. All right, checking the scoreboard. The Flames tied up the Ducks. 1-1. Farabee's 18th from Gradine. Hawks and Kraken, no score. Seattle. 31 seconds to go in the first. Predators 3, Sharks 0. I mean, I don't even know who to root for. I mean, the Kings have the Predators at home again Monday, so they both have the same amount of points. The Sharks, I guess we need the Sharks to lose. They got a game in hand, but I think the Predators are the better team, though. It doesn't matter. Like, there's no... At any rate, Forsberg had his 36th, 37th. Stamkos picks up his 38th on the power play. He's good for that. If he's nothing but just a sniper on power play, any team could have used him, and the the Predators are probably happy they held on to him. I forgot. Oh, let's see if they got to the second half. They did. Michigan 56 and Arizona 39. 15:40 to go, second half. Can I, get rid of some of this? Good God. Nope. Oh, that must have been the under 10 timeout. I forgot to. Oh, well. Far face-off circle. Behind the net, into the near corner. Bouchard, 9 points in his last 6 games. A goal and 8 assists. Take it in the slot. The Oilers send it to the far boards, but not out. Pass gets away. Stone centered it. They send it in behind the Oiler net. Near corner. Stone again. To McNabb, a blast from the blue line, probably from Shea Theodore, and sent out to the neutral ice. Dumped in again. Vegas now 11-9 on the shot, so they took one away for the Oilers. In the far boards, it's kept in. Great camera coverage. Vegas going the other way. Howden towards the net and sent it wide into the near corner. It's like the camera got faked out by a dump in that didn't happen. Sent into the near corner again by Vegas. And the Oilers dump it in from the red line. 15 seconds to go, first period. I need to speed up the clock, apparently. 7. There we go. Bouchard to the blue line. Shoot it. Ekholm, it's wide. Rebound to the side of the net. That'll do it. That's the end of the first period. 1-0 Vegas. Shots are, now 11-10 at the end of the first period. 1 second. Let me get the clock up first. Did we do the Howden goal? We'll do it again. Yeah, I hear you. He gets the most out of his players in the short term, but he wears out his welcome in a hurry. I'm cheering for the Oilers, not only because I'm cheering for the Canadian teams, but... And yes, I know they've burned the Kings multiple times in the playoffs, but they also have they now got Murphy, Colton Dock, and Dickinson, 3 former Blackhawks, so I wouldn't mind them doing well. Yeah, he's such a clown. He's like 68 years old. I thought after last year we were finally done. It had been 365 days, maybe even 367, something like that. But I guess the Knights ownership felt they needed a kick in the pants, and who better to deliver it than mentally unstable Tortorella. All right. I'll keep my Tortorella torts to myself, I guess. All right. Knights 1, Oilers 0. And is that a 0? It looks smaller than the O. I guess it is. All right, there we go. My gosh, I don't want to see ads for the frickin' view. Oh, my goodness. All right, well, 20-point lead for the Wolverines of Michigan. 59, now 62-39. They hit a 3 with 14:35 to go in the second. Boy, that game's pretty much all but over. UConn beat Illinois by 9 earlier. Winner of this game plays UConn on Monday night. Cassidy could be a good fit for the Canucks. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know what happened in Vegas, but probably would be good hire for the Canucks, as you say. I wouldn't doubt that for a minute. All right, before I forget, please hit that like button if you're enjoying the live stream. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please give me a follow there as well. It's the same stream, but the advantage is it's much quicker, and currently it is still commercial free. All right, let's take a look at some stats. Let's review the goal one more time. Howden from, yeah, we did do this. Howden from Eichel. So somehow the puck gets away on a great play by Eichel. He takes it to the near circle. Big rebound off his shot. Wallman couldn't get in front of Howden for the rebound, and it's tucked in. So 1-0 Vegas and 11-10 shots Vegas. 7-6 faceoffs for the Oilers. 0 for 1 on the power play Vegas. 0 for 2 Edmonton. 10-3 hits Oilers. 4-3 block shots. Sorry, Oilers. 5-0 giveaways. Vegas 1-1 takeaways. Edmonton leads this season, this 4-game season series, 3-0. All 4-3 in 2 games, and 4-2 in the other. The last game was in overtime. All right. Let's go through the finals, then we'll get the in-progress score, then I'll take a break. Here's what's coming up. Happy Easter early. We'll have doubleheader in hockey for you tomorrow night. I'm going to take the afternoon off. All right, the King. We'll have to take a look at the standings, too. Kings pick up 2 huge points after they blew a 6-4 lead. They won in overtime 7-6. And the game winner, I hadn't even checked, Byfield at 2:33 into the overtime. Panarin and Kempe on the assist. Mammoth 7, Canucks 4 in Vancouver. Jets 2, Jackets 1. That's a bit of an upset. Canes 4, Islanders 3. As heard on Sinbin stream. Capitals 6, Sabres 2. Sabres look terrible. Down 3-0 early. They pulled Lyon. Eventually, Colton Ellis gave up 3, but bad defense. Like bad blue line defense in the O zone. They were giving up a lot of odd man breaks. And on the even man breaks, they did nothing on defense. The Habs win in overtime. In a shootout 4-3 over the Devils. Rematch in Montreal tomorrow, too. Yeah, I added, see what happened is my 11-year-old's doubleheader got rained out. They did like batting practice, I think, maybe indoors. And my 16-year-old's doubleheader got moved to a home game. So I went to the first game, and then he played, and he wasn't going to play in the second game. So I came home, and I had like a half hour before 2. It was like 1:30. TV's time was 2, but they were showing another game. And the face-off wasn't until 2:20, and the game was an hour and a half. So like at the last minute, I added Colorado Dallas, but I wasn't originally going to do it. Yeah, I try not to. Triple headers take a toll on my voice, especially with allergies for hockey. Mammoth have a good future, but no ties to Utah. Yeah, ties. I figured that's what you meant. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Blue Jay, for being here especially. Thank you. All right, where were we? Oh, we got we were talking about the Habs. Penguins 9, Panthers 4, and Panthers eliminated finally. Whew. Lightning 3, Bruins 1, Avs 2, Stars nothing. That game was 1-0 late, like 50 minutes. It was scoreless. Nate just got a goal, and then McKinnon added a empty netter. McKinnon has 51. Did Caulfield score today? I think I would have heard from somebody if he did. Doesn't appear that he did. Yeah. So Caulfield's still on, 49? Wild 4, Sens 1, Rangers 4, Wings 1. Now the in progress. In Seattle, Hawks Kraken, no score, first intermission. Predators 3, Sharks 0, San Jose, first intermission. Flames and Ducks in Anaheim, first intermission. 1-1. And I check up here. Michigan 72, Arizona 45. Yeah, that game is done and dusted. They were up 16.5. They pulled away by another 11. In the second half. Yeah. For me, it's Rodriguez. Like, I know I harp on Tom Wilson, but Tom Wilson used to be a goon, and now he actually scores. But Rodriguez gets away with a ton of cheap shot hits and late. Rodriguez is the one that, in overtime, tripped Jarvis. Jarvis crashed into the net, and he had an injury that put him out of action for at least a week. That's what really ticked me off. And then going back, if you remember the first goalie fight, the whole reason that the San Jose backup, is it Nedeljkovic, came out of the net is because Rodriguez did a cheap shot in that corner. Like, Rodriguez got away with another dirty hit late. So, and yeah, I don't like Marchand either, and it's more than just Rodriguez. Bennett's a punk too. And I'm just sick of them. They've won 2 straight. And I don't like Washington solely because of Tom Wilson, and they got rid of Dowd. Dowd's on the Golden Knights. Yeah, that doesn't count as a goal. They say somebody's credited with a shootout winner, but it's not counted toward the individual stats. No matter who scores and how many times in a shootout. So correct, it doesn't count. All right, I think I'm going to take a break. I got to get some water, and then I'll be back. Let me cue up the music. We'll just show you the in-progress scores instead of the Zamboni race. 1 second. So doubleheader tomorrow, doubleheader Tuesday, and doubleheaders should be Thursday. Friday, so Friday the 10th is an off day completely for the no games on the schedule for the NHL. So I'll pick out a baseball game to do that night. I got Peacock and I got ESPN Unlimited, so I'm paying for it. I might as well start doing some baseball. And then the following Friday, the 17th, it's the day break between the conclusion of the regular season and the start of the postseason. So next couple Fridays, baseball, and maybe some day games will pop up if I can see that the weather is okay as well. All right, let's do some short songs. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 of these should be good. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we are back. Let me eliminate the music. Oh, I forgot to get out and back in to the game. We'll try to do that first commercial. Had to get the heating pad. My back is like stiffening up. Too much sitting, I guess. All right, back underway in the second period. Oilers in blue going right to left. Vegas in white going left to right. All right, far boards, and Bouchard sends it behind his own net. Picked up. Who's Bouchard out there with now? Sent up the near boards and dumped in by the Oilers on net. Is Murphy and Nurse out there now? Maybe it wasn't Bouchard. Yeah, I see Nurse now. Maybe they did a line change. Stone's dump in goes all the way to the far corner. And Marner trying to send it. Now it's sent to the near corner. We don't have a shot on goal yet. It's still 11-10 Vegas. Blue line keeper pass and a slapper sent wide by Theodore. And I need to get the time sped up a little bit. All right. Podkolzin, I think. No, cannot get it out. Stone, far circle towards the net. Ingram with the save. And it's still kept in. There's a long possession by Vegas. Forgot to turn on the heating pad. Gosh darn it. Into the near boards. Near corner. Edmonton still can't get it out. Off the near boards, finally to neutralize. Immediately picked up by Theodore in front of the net. Good gravy. And like nothing to show for that. One shot on net, 12-10. But icing called here on Vegas. 18 minutes remaining. Yep. Overtime, 7-6. They blew a 6-4 lead. Yeah, we forgot to look at the standings at first intermission. I apologize. But, yeah, thanks, Oliver. Thanks for being here. All right. 17:55. Oliver, you're going to watch the UCLA Bruins women's title game against South Carolina. I'll have to see if I'm not busy. I might check it out. Near circle, pass by Smith, number 19, dumped in to the side of the net, into the far corner. Pass luckily taken away by the Oilers in the slot and sent out. At the red line, dump in to the near corner. Off the near boards. Hurdle. Trying to dig it out. Taken up by Vegas. Pass to the red line. Up the near boards. Sissons gets hit. Smith passes. It's kept in at the blue line. Shot and a nice glove save by Ingram. He hangs on at 16:59. Shots are still 12-10 on the shots. I guess that one was high. Yeah, I know. After being down 2-0 early. And, Theodore had to get a skate repair, I think. Looks like they finished that up. He's on the bench. Yeah, Leafs without Austin Matthews, though. And they kicked Dowd out of the draw. We'll try again. Lazar won it for the Oilers. A long pass ahead, but Vegas sends it off the far boards and dumps it in. Behind the net, into the far corner. Battle for the puck. Sent behind the net for the Oilers. They bring it to the blue line. Pass. Tipped in. Hart tips it to the far near corner. Make that. Pass gets, centered. Somebody wiped out, I guess, on their own for the Oilers. Red line. Ekholm knocked it down, but then it's sent in. And it's tracked down and sent by Dowd up the near boards. And now, finally, Ekholm dumps it in on net. Hart caught it and played it to a Vegas defenseman. It looks like it was McNabb. All right, sent back behind the net. McNabb's pass gets away in the slot. Now to Theodore. Theodore skates it out to the red line and dumps it in. 13-11 are the updated shot totals. Vegas. Under 15:50 in the middle period. Pass taken up to the red line, dump in by the Oilers. Hart behind the net. Plays it to the near corner for Theodore. Sent up and out to the neutral. Well, now Howden lost it. Oilers still trying to dig it out. It's at the red line. I thought Vegas needed to tag up, but I guess not. They're in a line change, too. Picked up by, I think, Wallman and dumped in to the far corner. Now they took a shot away. Just make up your minds on these damn shots for the Oilers. Far corner, pass got away for Vegas. Oilers bring it up the middle. Podkolzin, a backhand pass, near side to the far circle. Pass got away. Hannafin. Oilers take it back. Oilers to the far corner. Behind the net, Hannafin. And sent out by Anderson to the neutral ice. Up ahead. How was that not offsides in Vegas? And they miss Marner in the near circle. How was... Dump in. They waved off icing for the Oilers. It's behind the net. And it looks like Lausen skates it up to the blue line. Pass to Marner, who carries it into the ozone. Near circle. Pass. Just sent wide. Oh, another goal by Vegas. Damn it. Looks like it was Sissons at 14-16. Shots are, well, it's got to be 14-10. They didn't score without a shot. Yeah, nice tip in. Great pass by Mitch Marner. And Sissons just tipped it in. He put it right. It was tape to tape, right on his stick. Oh, may have been. Oh, maybe the Oilers got it. I don't know. Didn't get a really good angle of it, but now it's 2-0. All right, we need to turn around the Oilers' luck. We got to switch hats. Maybe time to spin it around. 14:09 to play and another whistle. All right, let's go Oilers. Cheers, everyone. A little peanut butter whiskey and scotch. And we get a cutaway shot to Torts, of course. Center ice draw. Oilers have it in their own defensive end. They send it to the neutral ice. Carried over the red. To the far circle. Shot. Save, maybe? And Sissons sends it out. Sissons with his 6th. Howden with his 11th. That's where we're at 2-0 Vegas. Hart plays it to Theodore. Theodore sends it up. Excuse me. Hurdle dumps it in as Vegas is doing a line change. Behind his own net, Bouchard with the puck. Waiting for a breakout or a line change or both. McDavid picks it up. Sends it to the neutral ice. Actually, to the far circle. He still has it. Kept in at the blue line. Bouchard shot. Tipped up into the near circle. Deflected out. Dowd has it for the Vegas Knights and sends it in. Bouchard picks it up. Pass to... Sorry. I think McDavid. It's hard to read these orange on blue numbers. It's not as bad as black on red with gold trim like the Ottawa Senators. My God, those numbers are so hard to read. Sent up by the Oilers. They waved off. Okay, I guess that's delayed offsides, not icing. Behind the net, Vegas sends it out. They take it in. That's towards the net by Howden. Denied by Ingram. And finally, the Oilers going the other way. Into the near corner. Shot was blocked. Picked up by Dorofeyev. Sends it around behind the net. Sent up the far boards. Now, we got two people along the boards. I wonder if there's a fight off camera. Eichel centers it. Another goal from the far circle. What are the Oilers doing tonight? This is brutal. None of these are Ingram's fault. It's just cross-ice passes. And Oilers looking. Maybe they think they can challenge for offsides. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, Kapanen was getting held. Come on. Howden had a hold of his leg. And there was no call. The ref was right there. How is that not called? That should have negated. That should have. Oh, my God. That should have been a penalty. There shouldn't have. Oh, my gosh. Sorry, it's 3-0. I don't even know if I rang the horn. Don't really care. 16-11 the shots. Again, it's not Ingram's fault, though. Just great passing by the Knights, and I don't know. Marner takes it in. Near circle, looking. All right, we'll try to fix the luck here. What do I do? Turn it inside out next? And to the far circle. And sent into the near circle. Oh, sorry, I didn't catch up on the chat. How is it 2-0? Yeah. So, hey, Dan Pod, welcome. Sorry I didn't get to your chat earlier. Dumped in by the Knights. Under 11 to play, so we're almost halfway through the game. Oilers need to get the next goal. Cannot fall down 4-0. 10:50 dump. Is that going to be icing? That's going to be icing. 10:46 icing on the Oilers. My goodness. So it was Lauzon, his first of the year from Eichel and Howden, but there should have been a holding penalty. Howden had a hole. I forgot who it was. Had him by the knee and knocked him down as he was trying to skate away right in front of the ref, too. I don't know why that wasn't a penalty. We got a little ice repair in one of the creases right now. All right. Yep. Still repairing the ice in the crease. It looks like it's Edmonton's crease. Yeah, it was by Ingram. I still don't know why that wasn't a penalty. I don't understand how play continued. I saw it. I'm like, I know there's something going on off camera up against the boards. Replay. Guy grabs a knee and tackles the guy, and there's no call right in front of a ref. I don't understand. They've been so bad since the Olympic break, I feel like. Blue line pass. Theodore with the puck. Sends it. Saved by Ingram. Rebound taken behind the net by Ekholm. Sent up the far boards. And I think McDavid dumped it in. It's in the near corner. Hurdle loses the puck. Oilers get it back. McDavid in the near circle. Pass. Shot. Blocked. Excuse me. We're almost halfway through. Blue line now to the near circle. McDavid centered it. Shot. No rebound given up. Another save by Hart at 10:02. Shots are 19-12. I guess that's the under 14 media timeout. 19-12 Vegas. Yeah. Yeah. Let's take a look. That's what I thought. I'm like, they got to be clinching the Central soon. Did they change? It just still says X. It just still says playoff spot. Division is Y. I don't think anybody has Y yet. They'll be the first, though. Honestly, I think 2 more points will do it. Because the Stars can still win their last 5 and get 10 points and get to 112. So I would assume the Avs would have any tiebreaker. And if they get 2 more points, I would think that would clinch not only the Central, but it should clinch the 1 seed in the West. Do they have conference? Do they even indicate that? Doesn't look like it. They just have President's Trophy. Oh, no. Sorry. President's Trophy is P. Conference is Z. And again, Canucks, Blackhawks, Rangers, Panthers, and Leafs eliminated. Panthers today. Yes, they have 2 games in hand. Yeah, that's what I was saying. 2 more points, and I'm sure they clinch for sure. They could probably, they could almost clinch the President's Trophies soon. Probably with, well, actually, no. Hurricanes can still technically get 12 more points. 116, I think, would clinch the President's Trophy. We'll look into that second intermission, pardon me. All right, back underway. Under 10 to play. We're halfway through the game. Sent in by the Oilers. Blue line keeper Nurse towards the net. Don't know if that was on target. Knights turn it over to the Oilers in the neutral ice. Taken behind the Vegas net into the near corner. And Nurse sends one. It's deflected, and we got pushing and shoving near the goal. It spilled into the boards now. Chaos ensues at 9:29. We'll get to the Lausen. Well, I guess we'll have to, yeah, we can do both goals. I don't think we did either of them eventually. They're skating Frederick out of there. I don't know what happened or what he did or didn't do. Okay, what are we showing? Oh, Frederick. Ooh, what a hit. He got on Dowd. Looked clean to me. I don't know what Dowd's problem is. It was actually Hannafin that got into it with him, it looks like. I can't see. Like the 22 Smith, Hannafin. What do we got? And of course, now Kolsar is chirping because who else? Why not? He's a big guy. He'll back it up. Okay, this should be the under 10 media timeout. Or are we not taking it? I don't know what Sportsnet is doing. There wasn't an icing. This should, unless they just don't do consecutive on whistles. I thought they did. Maybe they'll go one more then. Face-off controlled by the Oilers. Pass to the far boards. Taken away by McNabb for the Vegas Knights. Sent up ahead. McNabb trying to dig it out. Theodore gets there in the far corner. Oilers, they turned it over. Taken off a stick into the near boards. Off of Howden's stick. Howden gets popped. Nice hit by, darn it. Who am I blanking on? Lazar. Neutral ice. Dump in. Come on, camera. Pan. Again, they don't cover the near boards. Puck was in the near boards, and it's not even in the shot. Like, puck goes off camera. Man, these guys are terrible. Sent in. Apparently not icing on the Oilers. Yeah, the hitting's picked up noticeably in the last few minutes. Bouchard sends it to the neutral ice. Picked up by McDavid. Passed to Ekholm. Behind the net. And Knights at the red line. Send it ahead. And it's in the far corner. Back to the blue line. Pass to the near side. Anderson takes it up. Drives behind the net to the far circle. Back to the blue line. A shot, I think, by Hannafin. Maybe not. Kept in. Marner at the blue line. Pass to the near side. Anderson, luckily that puck went off the stick of somebody in the slot. Might have been Stone. Sent to the near side, and the Oilers turn it over again. My gosh. Stone passes left side to the... Well, we got a whistle now. Should be... Stone has blood all over his jersey. Oh, man, he tripped. He tripped Lazar after the hit, too. And no call. It may have been incidental, but it doesn't matter. Oh, my God, these refs are terrible. My goodness. All right, under 10 media timeout. 7:34 to go. 19-13 Vegas the shots and 3-0 the score. All right, let's get it out of the way. Never know. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll see. We don't write off the Blues. Blues recently had the best record in the league since the Olympic break. They've given teams a handful. All right, we'll do Sissons because I can't remember if I did it. So Lausen passes to Marner. Marner takes it to the near circle. Pass got through eventually, and Sissons buried it. Then Lausen, his first of the year. He has it in the far circle. Pass to the Eichel through the neutral zone. And then, hold on. Let's redo it. I missed it. Okay, Lausen gets the pass. Gives it right back to Eichel. Eichel carries it into the zone. Draws the defense, and then he buries it from the far circle. You know, not much Ingram can do on that. Another cross-ice pass. I mean, just bad defense. I mean, the Oilers obviously play bad defense. But, you know, all right. Let's go. Come on, Oilers. Make it a game. I mean, come on already. Down 3-0 halfway through the game. Nurse behind his own net. Pass blocked. Vegas has it. Sends it behind the Oiler net. Oilers can't get it out. Far circle. Pass by McNabb. Theodore's shot. Nice save by Ingram. He hangs on at 7:07. 20-13 are the shots. Oh my gosh, I don't want to see cutaways of torts. If you want me to go to the Vegas feed, I'll just do it. There's no point in watching SN if that's all they're going to do. My gosh, I hope they lose in the first round. Unless they somehow are playing the Ducks. That might be the only way I would root for them. Far circle. Hannafin sent it behind the net. The Oilers finally get it out to neutral ice and a dump in. And apparently it went into the netting above the glass. 6:52, we got another whistle. Don't forget to vote in the poll on the chat. We have 20 votes, 55% for the Oilers, 45% for the Knights. Or just let me know in the comments who you're cheering for and who you think will win. And that doesn't necessarily have to be the same team. All right. And do we have repair going on? What's going on here? Oh, did a fan get injured? Uh-oh. All right, they said he's okay, or he or she. Yeah, he's walking away. Yeah, actually, the Oiler player, that was Lazar, put his hands on his helmet. He was fearing the worst. Yeah, he's got a huge gash on his left eye. He had a huge streak of blood. When he was walking up the aisle, that side of his face was turned away. Oof. Yeah, he's going to need some stitches. Holy crap. Hopefully he's all right. Center ice draw. Oilers have it. Yeah, they've put up netting, but it's, there's still going to be pucks that fly into the crowd. Towards the crease. Are they going to stuff it in? No. Multiple chances. Oilers fail. Knights the other way. Turn it over in the far circle. Pass to the near side. Ekholm sends it up. Right in front of the box. Battle for the puck. Dump in by the Oilers. Ekholm, I think, heads off after dumping it in. Edmonton getting a line change. Tipped on towards the crease, and Ingram saves it into the far boards. Took a funny hop. And then sent into the near boards. But not out. Stone passes it in. They dump it in from the blue line again. Ekholm behind his own net. Ekholm loses it in the far boards. Stone lost it. Oilers going the other way. Far circle. Far corner. Knights don't get it out. Kept in by the Oilers. Back to the blue line. Long shot. Big rebound, and nobody could clean up right in front of the crease. Somebody was there and missed for the Oilers. They had an open net and blew it. McDavid dumps it in. Taken near circle. That was Roslovich. I haven't said his name hardly at all tonight. They need more from him. Far circle behind the net. Shot. And it was wide into the far boards. Oilers getting a line change. McDavid has the puck. Pass ahead. Skated in by, who was that? Sorry, Frederick. Far corner. Back to the blue line. Another one wide. Sent out off the stick of McNabb. Nurse chases it down before it got to the far corner. Sent up the near board. Skated in. Drop pass. Sent into the near corner. Behind the net, Lausen. Heap sends it up. Cross ice pass just out of reach for Dorofeev. And, I thought they were going to say if it was a frozen puck. That's what I thought at 4:03. Did we get the under 10? Yeah, we did. But we need the under 6. Oh, man, they had a couple chances near the crease. And somebody missed a rebound. Like, they either whiffed on the shot or just overskated the puck. Okay, apparently we're not doing the under 6. I'm not sure why. I don't think we did it. All right, to behind the net. Vegas into the near corner. Hurdle behind the Edmonton net. Pass to the far circle. Knocked away from Sissons. They keep it in. Oilers send it off the near boards, but not out. Sissons kept it in. Into the near corner. Hurdle trying to dig it out. It's taken behind the net. Sissons again. Smith sent it behind the net. Now picked up by the Oilers. Saucer pass to neutral ice. Picked up. Oh, off the post. Nearly a disaster. Maybe off the side of the net by Anderson of Vegas. Nearly, I thought close to an own goal. Maybe I'm exaggerating. We got to increase the shots. 22-16. Oilers send it behind the night net. Now near corner. Podkolzin behind the net. Back to the blue line. Ekholm passes to the far side. Wide into the near corner. Under 2:45 to play in the second. Let's see. Who is that? I'm totally drawing a blank. Kolsar with the puck. He still had it. Pass to the near side. Anderson dumps it in. Smith, 22, chases it. Smith centers it. Blue line, Theodore. Dorofeev sends it back to Theodore. Shot blocked in the slot. Dowd with the puck. Blue line. Vegas getting a change. Theodore centers it. 2:04 to play in the second period. Wraparound, no good. Ingram stuffed it. Another one, and loose in the crease, and Ingram froze it at 1:58. I guess we did do the under 6. I'm just not remembering. Or not. I guess we're heading to the under 6 now. I don't understand why they didn't do it last whistle. All right. 1:58 to go in the second. They're still down 3-0. Hey, Dr. Delay, what's up? Yeah, cheer for a fair game. Exactly. Usually I want a close game. I wish. And Dan, geez, not looking good for the Oilers. Yeah, to say the least. I thought we saw Dr. Delay. Maybe it went away. But that's okay. We still love you, Dr. Delay. He probably just finished covering. That probably means the Final Four is over. Where did it go? Hold on. Wrong window. Yes, Michigan 91, Arizona 73, Michigan, UConn Monday night. We will keep an eye on the score, but we will be doing hockey that night. Redirected. Yeah, no problem. Thanks, Dr. Delay. Appreciate it. You're good people. If you'd rather hear, the UConn Illinois looked like it, but yeah, not Michigan Arizona. It's just carpal tunnel. That's why I wear it, because otherwise my wrist bothers me for the mouse. So nothing. It's just precautionary, because if I don't use it, then I know it's going to hurt. So probably need the surgery. Just probably am not going to do it. All right. If you're looking for the men's college basketball on Monday, like and subscribe to Dr. Delay. He will have the game on Monday. Thanks, CBK, for being here, too. You're good people as well. Face off behind the net. Murph sends it around down the length of the ice. It's tipped, and icing is whistled on the Oilers. 1:51. Just not the Oilers' night at home here. They lead this series 3-0. All 3 games were close. And this one, they're down 3-0. All right. Waiting on the face-off and a warning given to Henrique, I guess. All right. Sent behind the net. Murphy with the puck. Sent. Nope. Kept in by Vegas at the blue line. Come on, camera. Jeez Louise. Theodore tips it to Stone. It's behind the Edmonton net. Now in the far boards. Tipped out ahead. Oilers turn it over again. Theodore has it behind his own net. Played by, who's Theodore with right now? Probably was sent up by Anderson. Murphy plays it to the near corner for Edmonton. Nurse battling. Taken away by Marner. Neutral ice. And Vegas sends it to the far corner. Murphy again lost the puck. Centering pass, Dorofeyev to the side of the net. Nearly knocked one in. Under a minute to play in the second. Behind the net. Back to the blue line. Ekholm with the puck. Ekholm to the point. Bouchard with the shot. Blocked or saved into the near corner. Not out. Oilers keep it in at the blue line. Bouchard, a shot. Finally a goal. The Oilers are on the board with about 33 seconds to go in the second period. 33.8. And apparently pushing and shoving after the goal. Good Lord. If these teams meet up, this should be one heck of a series in the playoffs. 23-17 the shots now. Let's see who got this goal. It was Bouchard. Yeah, okay, not tipped in. Bouchard from the slot. Looks like he beat Carter Hart blocker side high just under the crossbar. They haven't showed what happened with the pushing and shoving after, though. Was there a cheap shot by Vegas, I assume? Wonder if we've got a call coming up or anything. No assists listed yet on the Bouchard goal. And we get switch face-offs, people, for the Oilers. They win the draw. McDavid has the puck. Under 30 to go in the second. Huge goal. Hopefully that swings the momentum in favor of the Oilers. Big goal late in the second. Instead of being down 3-0 in the third, should just be 3-1. Dumped in with 10 seconds. And apparently maybe icing called. Maybe there's 8.9 or something. I don't know what. Was Vegas salty about something on this goal? Anderson lost his stick. Yeah, somebody was pushing. Who was that? Somebody was pushing somebody in the face there. Jeez, poor sportsmanship after a goal. Good Lord. Oh, shot by McDavid just before the horn, and a nice save by Carter Hart. As much as it pains me to say that. If you want to find out why I don't like Carter Hart, just search his name. Found innocent, or found, I shouldn't say innocent, found not guilty in the court of law, but probably there's got to be a civil suit unless that was settled. I mean, what he did was, from what I heard, pretty awful. So that's all I'll say. Hello, Clifton. How you doing? Thanks for being here. All right. Oh, shoot. Did I start the clock? Yes, I did. There we go. Second intermission, and it's finally a game again, I guess. It was 1-0 after 1, but the way it was going looked like it was going to be a Knights blowout. All right. We did the Sissons goal. I think we did the Lousing goal. I don't really care. Let's look at the Bouchard goal. So sent in by Bouchard. It's in the near boards. Taken away there. Bouchard has it. Takes it to the slot and buries it by Carter Hart just under the bar. Shots are, they adjusted them again. 22-18 now. Vegas leads in the shots. They also lead 3-1. Face-offs. Oilers 17-13. 0 for 1 power play. Knights 0 for 2 Oilers. 24-6 hits. Oilers. 9-8 block shots. Oilers. 11-6 giveaways. Knights. 3-2 takeaways. Knights. Again, 4-3 Edmonton in game 1. 4-2 Edmonton over Vegas in Vegas. 4-3 Edmonton in Vegas in overtime. That was March 26th. And now tonight, 3-1 Vegas. Excuse me. 4 has been winning this. Excuse me. The first 3 games in this series. Sorry. So we got the Bouchard goal. Let's check the other games. Wow. Flames 4, Ducks 1. End of 2. Whew. Did not see that coming for the Ducks. Seneca gave the Ducks the 1-0 lead. 4 straight. Farabee, Strome, Gradine, and Frost. All tally for the Flames. Let's see. So it was 1-1, I think, after the first intermission. Yeah, 3 second period goals by the Flames. Hawks get to Turbo Teravainen, 14th power play goal from Bedard and Nazar. 40 assists Bedard. Then Bertuzzi with his 32nd goal from Mikheyev and Kaiser. Hawks lead the Kraken 2-0. Second intermission. That's a big upset. It looks like finally in San Jose they head to the second intermission. It was 3-0 Nashville after the first intermission, or at the first intermission. 2 second period goals. Nick Leddy's first of the year. Another former Hawk, if I'm not mistaken. And Celebrini's 41st. Wow. All right, we can check out baseball. Again, I will have Friday night baseball next. I think I'm going to do Red Sox Cardinals or Cardinals Red Sox on Friday. We may do some Thursday afternoon games as well, but probably not this week. All right, looks like they're all final except for Angels 1, Mariners 0, heading to the bottom of the 8th. So the Tigers 11-6 over the Cardinals. Brewers 5-2 over the Royals. They played a doubleheader, though. White Sox 6-3 over the Jays. Pirates 3-2 over the Orioles. Dodgers 10-5 over the Nats. Stros 11-0 over the A's. Padres 3-2 over the Red Sox. Yankees 9-7 over the Marlins. Reds 2-0 over the Rangers. Rays 7-1 over the Twins. Royals 8-2 over the Brewers. So they split the doubleheader. Diamondbacks 2-1 over the Braves. Phillies 2-1 over the Rockies. Mets 9-0 over the Giants. Cubs Guardians washed out. I guess they're going to do a doubleheader tomorrow. Yeah, and again, I think I'll do on Friday. I think I'm going to do I should get the Red Sox Cardinals. It says MLB TV, but it's on Peacock, and then I should get an ESPN Unlimited game too. I gotta look into which one. There it is. Or Diamondbacks Phillies. Well, I guess we'll check out who has the better records. You know what? There's probably a lot of competition for the Red Sox. So, yeah, I already know of somebody who does Red Sox. I mean, even on Twitch. So maybe I'll do the Diamondbacks Phillies instead. We'll see, though. Oh, wait. I know somebody who does Diamondbacks probably. I'm sure JG9 does Diamondbacks. Although, I don't know. I know he's a Jaguars fan, but beyond that, I don't know. I think he might be I don't know. Should ask Dr. Delay in one of his streams. Don't forget to vote in the poll in the chat. We have 28 votes, 61% for the Oilers, 39% for the Knights. All right, I don't remember if I said it, but we'll say it again. Please hit the like button if you're enjoying the live stream. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other potential viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's free, just like YouTube. The advantage is it's quicker, and as of now, it is commercial free still. All right, just putting the score into the chat there as well. All right, we still got one more period in the triple header. Or hold on. Yeah, third period. Lost track. Chance, who's at the game. Finally, if you score a goal. I've been telling my friend all you have to do is shoot the puck. Finally, they shoot it with who else but Bouchard. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good play. He went to the slot and buried it. I mean, sounds so easy. Oh, brother. What is Bettman doing? Are they expanding to Alberta? Oh, no. They won this Craft Hockeyville. Tabor, Alberta. Okay. I don't know. Have I been saying Bouchard wrong? I don't think so. Is there anybody else I'm butchering while I'm here? Bouchard. Yeah, I've been saying Bouchard. Think. Anybody else we got to check? McNabb, Anderson, Lausen, Korzak, Eichel, Sissons, Hannafin, Dorofeyev, Smith, Howden, Smith. It's Riley Smith and Cole Smith. I don't know if I'll remember. Dowd, Theodore, Hurdle, Barbashev, Kolsar, Stone, Marner, Hill, Hart. Schmid scratched. Bouchard, Murphy, Frederick, Ekholm, Dickinson, Henrique, Lazar, Savoy, Nurse, Roslovich, Kapanen, Jones. Haven't seen Max Jones, or I've just not said his name. Emberson, Szymanski, Podkolzin, Nugent Hopkins, Wallman, McDavid, Ingram, Jari, the backup. Got it. I vote for referee judgment. Yes. I don't know. It's been brutal. I think all three games had some questionable calls tonight. All right. I think I'll take a little break and be back. Let me cue up the music. Thank you all for being here, especially those who hung around after Dr. DeLay was kind enough to redirect after his men's college basketball game. Appreciate you, Dr. DeLay. Thanks again, as always. We got 16 likes, it looks like.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
We finally
Just by
cracked
thinking about
or
it.
surpassed. Whoops, I didn't mean to have a commercial playing there. Finally surpassed 1520 on the subs, I think, too. So thank you all. Yep, 1522. Wow. All right, let me cue up the music. We'll leave the scores up for reference. Oh, I got to get more music. I feel like I keep playing the same stuff because it's limited. All right, I'll be back. Thanks, everybody. All right, we're back. Let me get out of the game and back in, though. And let's eliminate the music. That's a good spot. Okay, where's the game, ESPN? Don't do this to me. Seriously? Oh my gosh, not again. Where did you put the game? Ugh, they move it around. All right, there we go. Good Lord, I hate that. All right, this is oil country. All right, I'll catch up on the chat in a minute. But we are set for the third. And I forgot to advance. There we go. Jeez Louise. It's in the far corner and sent out. Tipped off of Oilers' stick on a pass. Carter Hart leaves it for Hannafin, who brings it up. It's dumped in from the blue line. Howden sends it behind the Oilers' net. And the Oilers bring it up. Pass to the right to McDavid. Bouchard with the puck. It's in the far corner. And it's knocked into the neutral zone at the red line, taken away by the Knights and dumped in. Let's say that was not icing. Okay, they continue. Okay, we're showing times for the other games. Come on, man. I thought SN was good, but holy crap. That's annoying. Don't show time ticking down for other games. Behind the net, kept in, Murphy. At the blue line, I mean. To Murphy. Now, no, Nurse to the far circle. Shot blocked, sent back. Nurse keeps it in, sends it to the far circle again. Delayed penalty now, so probably extra attacker on the ice for the Oilers. To the near side, kept in by Murphy. Far circle, puck gets away. Hurdle touches it. Do we have another penalty, though, in addition? Or just the one? What's the call? We got Korzak headed to the box for the Knights. Oilers head to the power play. Oh, come on. There we go. Where was the call? I don't know. Trip, I think. Looks like he tripped somebody on a rebound. 42, I think. All right, Oilers head to the power play. Face off and a nice save on a shot from the near circle by Hart. Behind the net to the far circle. Back to, let's see, now to the point. All right, come on. They don't put the names up on the power play. Like almost every broadcast does that. Go on the other. I guess it's just American thing. Neutral ice. Smith digging at it. Number 22, Smith. And sent up. Cleared by the Knights. Taken behind the net. Last 12. Oh, they're just talking about games against the Knights at the power play. Far circle shot. A rebound taken. Pass to the near boards. Pass to the point. I think it's McDavid. To the near circle. Centering pass got knocked away by the Knights. McDavid to the far circle. That shot. Oh, he snapped the stick. Somebody's got to leave. It's Bouchard. He'll have to head to the bench or he just gets a stick. Sent up the far boards and a drop pass out of the zone. Bouchard has it. Knights got at least one or two, maybe two changes. Sent down the length of the ice on a clear by The Knights, 22-20 are the shots now. Far circle to the point. Bouchard passes to the far circle again. Sent towards the net and wide, kept in at the blue line. Bouchard passed it. Ekholm. Wait, Ekholm's out there too? Sent, and now the Knights have it. That'll do it. Cleared with 2 seconds. Quickly played ahead by Ingram, but out of the box already. We're back to 5-on-5. Sent ahead. Stone with a drop pass for the Knights. Shot by Colsard. It's in. Good Lord. They probably screened their own goalie. I don't know. Maybe this one was Ingram's fault. But no bueno for the Oilers here. Let's see who got it. Stone. It's 24th from Barbashev. Yeah, redirected. I mean, McDavid was between Stone and the goal, and I mean, what can you do if you're Ingram? It was just deflected, I think, glove side high to just inside the far post. Yeah, awesome replays there, SN. You showed one, then you showed something that had nothing to do with the goal, I think. I don't know. It's 4-1 Knights. Behind the net, Ingram leaves it. And into the near boards. Murphy sends it to the far corner. Murphy gets it back. Pass ahead. Oilers at the neutral ice. Hart plays it behind the net to the far corner. And Knights send it up. Now it's to the neutral ice. Deflected into the Vegas bench. Whistle at 15:26. All right. Sorry, I think I'm... Yeah, I know. I always forget how to say Roslovich. Or it's Roslovich or Roslovich. Yeah, Calgary. That's a big upset in Anaheim. Yeah, I can't play We Will Rock You. It's copyrighted. I can't sing it either. I think that would be copyrighted. You can sing it. I can't. Yeah, epic comeback or some fights would be nice. Something to wake up the Oilers. They are sleepwalking at home. I don't know. Dumped in. Maybe they're overlooking the Knights. I mean, I can't imagine that's the case. Icing on Vegas at 15-10. Shots are now 23-21 Knights. It should have just been Vegas Knights. I don't know why they had to go golden. I know he's an Army vet, I think, and he wanted Black Knights, and the Army denied it. But just go Vegas Knights. It had a nice ring to it. You don't need to have golden in there. Sent up the near boards. I don't even know if Central Florida is the Golden Knights anymore. I thought they used to be. All right, finally, well, the Knights take it out to the neutral zone. And they dump it in. On net, Ingram steers it to Ekholm. Oilers in the near boards. I feel like the Oilers do not play well. When I got to see my record in Oiler games. Knights skate it out to the neutral ice and dump it in. Battle for the puck behind the net. And the Oilers are going the other way. Finally. And there goes my controller. Awesome. Well, I'll just leave it. Into the far corner, or near corner. Into the near boards and sent wide into the far corner. Another shot wide. And still digging out the puck in the far corner. And skated up and out finally by Frederick for the Oilers. And let's see. Blue line keeper Sent behind the net. Into the far corner. Blue line keeper again. Blue line shot. Wide. Tipped into the netting above the glass. That should be the under 14 media timeout. 13:28 to play. Oilers in some trouble here. We'll do the Stone visualizer. I think the Knights are going to win. The 3 goals in 13:28 is a tough task. We've seen 4 I think Carolina blew a 4-goal lead against Florida with about this much time left. That and Columbus, I think, blew a 4-goal lead against the Rangers. They eventually won in overtime. I think Carolina lost in overtime when they blew it. So it's possible, but very, very unlikely. So it's happened, from a 4-goal lead in about this amount of time. But once or twice in a year, that's pretty rare. Yeah, Dan, I know it's late, East Coast. Thanks for being here. Happy Easter. Yeah, I don't know if they're coming over. I will have them next weekend, but thanks for the thoughts. Did get to see my one son at his game today, so that was good. And I'm going to his game Monday and I think Wednesday. Oh, sorry. Stone's goal. He's at the blue line. Sorry, I moved it around. Now he gets it at the red line, skates it in, dropped to Barbashev. Barbashev sends it, and it's tipped by Stone. Passing right. Again, none of these can really be blamed on Ingram. Great pass and a tip in. Great cross-ice passes. That not much Ingram can do. He could be the best goalie in the world and not be able to handle a lot of these. Yes, tomorrow night. Nothing during the day. Devils, Canadiens, 6:05 Central. Blues, Avalanche, 8:45 Central. It's the second game of the ESPN doubleheader. Only day off is going to be Wednesday because I'll be at my son's game, and there's only one game at 6:30, and I don't think I'll be back. I would be very late. I'd probably be more than a half hour late to that game. So just taking the night off. Bouchard passes. Now he gets it back. Shot. And it's blocked into the far corner. McDavid, I think, passes to Bouchard. Now it's tipped into the near circle. And the Knights saucer pass it to the neutral zone. Ekholm behind his own net. Pass to the near boards. Breakaway. If he could get to the puck. Was it called offside? What was the call there at 12:59? I don't know who had the breakaway, but I think they called offsides. Yeah, Roslovich might have been offside. Didn't matter. Hart made the save anyways, even if it counted. So, yes, double header tomorrow. Probably not doing a triple header anytime soon. Unless it's like an afternoon baseball game and 2 at night for hockey. Theodore, after the faceoff win, sends it up. Oilers have it at the neutral ice. Dump into the near corner. Far corner. Sends to the neutral ice and picked up. Oilers send it up. Couldn't tell who it was. To the near circle. A shot. Hart saves it with the glove and hangs on at 12:33. Another shot for the Oilers. Yes, it was the only game at night. So I try to do unless if the 9 o'clock is bad or if it's the only game late, like 8:30, 8:45, then I do the ESPN game. But otherwise, I don't. Favor of Avs. Yeah. Again, don't write off the Blues, though. They have been playing great since the Olympic break. They had some tough luck on the road, I think, last week. Icing called against Vegas, 12-21. I know the Blues don't really have anything to play for. I suppose they have a way outside chance if everything fell right for them to make the last wild card. All right, we get a false start on the draw. Are they kicking anybody out? No. Just the linesman chirping. And a second false start. They warn each centerman. Finally won by the Oilers. Why does it take 3 times to get a face-off? I don't understand. Wallman with a 90-mile-per-hour blast. Easily saved by Hart, though. From the blue line, yeah. No screen set up, so. $25-24 the shots. 4-1 the score, both in favor of Vegas. Far circle draw, still waiting. It's McDavid versus, might be Dowd. I can't see the number. It was Dowd. Dowd won the draw, and the Knights send it out. And this is icing on the Knights. And they put up a time for a different game while they do scores. Why? I don't know. Come on, SN. Just cover the game you're covering. Thank you. 12:10 to go. Don't make me switch to the Knights broadcast. That one counted? I thought for sure we had a false start on the draw. Knights won the draw and iced it again. Unbelievable. My gosh. What are we doing? Of all the draws that they call off, that one didn't. Clearly, it looked like a false start. And they didn't wave it off. Unbelievable. And we've already had one false start. Unbelievable. These linesmen are killing me. In the near corner. 12 minutes to play. Bouchard with the puck. Back to the blue line. Pass to the near side. Down low. Near circle. McDavid towards the net. Centered it. He takes it behind the net. Centered again. Gets the puck again. Near circle. McDavid passes to the far circle. To the point. By Bouchard. McDavid behind the net. Centered it, and it was denied on the Wallman shot. And the Knights ice it again. Nope, it's on net. Never mind. But saw the linesman hand go up. Pass off the far boards. Oilers probably getting a line change. Bouchard sends it ahead. Oilers to the far circle. They send it behind the net to the near circle. Ekholm sends it towards the net, and it's into the far corner. Nobody got onto it. Another shot. And that one was high. Gosh, darn it. Ekholm again. That shot is blocked. Sent ahead. Breakaway for the Knights into the near circle, though. Slowed down with Sissons. Hurdle sends it behind the net. Sissons into the far corner. Nurse sends it up the boards. Pass gets away at the neutral ice. Sent in. Far circle. Shot from a tough angle. Hart another save. Saucer pass ahead. Glove down by the Oilers. In their own zone. Behind the net into the far corner. Murphy played it to Nurse. Nurse gets it back to Murph. Murph sends it ahead over the red line. Jones has left the bench, it said. So Max Jones, I guess, got hurt. Shot by Murphy. Saved by Hart. Saucer pass down the length of the ice for icing on Vegas at 9:52. 26-25 on the shots now. Oh, McDavid to Wallman, and it hit the post. Ooh, Smith got a back-to-back hits. Wow. By the Oilers in the corner. Face off and sent behind the net. Sent out by Anderson. Picked up by the Oilers, far boards. Pass to the red line. McDavid skates to the near circle. Takes it behind the net. Centers it. Bouchard from the center point. Blocked. Dowd sent it out. He gets the puck back. He lost it in the far circle. Back to the near boards. Are they going through baseball scores now? You have got to be kidding me. No, they're doing. Sorry, I saw 9-4 Pittsburgh. Never mind. Smith into the near boards. And Kolsar centered it. Blast. Nice save by Ingram and sent out by the Oilers. And icing on the Oilers. Yeah, we're due for immediate timeout, but with all these icings, we're not having it. 27-26. Yay, the Oilers take the shots lead, but they're down 3. Under 8 or under 9 to play in the third. Well, they need a goal every 3 minutes starting now. And guess what? False start on the draw. Where have we heard that one before? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, McDavid snapped his stick. So he has to get a fresh one. Okay. That's why we had a delay. Shots are actually 27 all. Near circle draw on the Oilers' defensive end. It's a zone. Oilers skated up over the blue, over the red, into the O-zone. Near circle. McDavid. Double teamed already. Howden takes it away. Howden dumps it in. Chased by Dorofeev. Battling in the near corner. Marner sends it behind the net for Dorofeev. But, let's see. Well, we haven't tried orange hat backwards. Let's try that. To the near circle, and now the Knights send it out. All right, this is unless I turn it inside out, this is all I got. Sent in to the near boards. Near corner, centering pass. Oilers send it to the near corner, still battling for the puck. Oilers missed an opportunity there, and it's cleared down the length of the ice. Ingram played it to the far boards. And let's see. Behind the net for the Oilers. 7:33 to go in the third. Carried in now by the Oilers. Sent towards the net and couldn't get a stick on it. Ooh, hit in the corner. Hurdle tries to get it out. Now the Knights do. Ekholm pass to Bouchard. Sent ahead. And Theodore sends it up to Stone. Stone's shot was wide. Near corner. Sent to the neutral ice. Pass gets away. Oilers, Ekholm just dumps it in. Oilers trying to get a line change, I believe. Sent to the neutral ice, down the length of the ice. They beat out the icing, apparently. Smith, number 22. Kolsar tries to dig it out. Kolsar sends it to the blue line for Hannafin. A blast was high into the near corner. 6.5 to play in the third. Still 4-1. Vegas up 3 goals. Finally, the Oilers have it. Pass to the near side. Skated over the red. Dumped in by Nurse. And it was sent out to the far boards by McNabb. And then a shot from the neutral zone by Kolsar. Saved by Ingram. And the Oilers finally counter. Near circle. McDavid centers it. Nobody got to it. Near far boards. And taken out again. Howden passes. Dorofeyev found somebody in the slot. And Marner on a backhand denied by Ingram. I don't know how he made that save. 5:43 to go. I think we're due the under 10 and now the under 6. Probably did do the under 14. Wow. Well, Marner decided to go from backhand to forehand under the 5 hole. And then Dorofeyev had a shot at it and failed the score. But if Marner just puts a backhand above the pads, maybe that's a goal. At least the Dodgers one. I don't care about the Dodgers. I'd be anti-Dodgers if I cared about baseball. Not a fan. But I will do some, just hoping for good games Friday nights. Yeah, I got to figure out who I'm doing, though. 5:40 Diamondbacks or 7:15. It's like Red Sox Cardinals. I don't know. Have to figure that out. I guess I got to see who does games, like, what they do before I commit. I mean, I'm going to have limited options, so it's just a choice between 2 games. I think we did the Stone goal. Let's just check the boards. Well, the Ducks have made it a 1-goal lead. 1-goal lead for the Flames with only 2:23 to go. Leo Carlson's 27th. McTavish is 15th on the power play. 2:23 to go in Anaheim. Flames holding on to a 4-3 lead. Predators 4-3 over. Just took the lead back, actually. Wenberg's 18th, tied it at 3 early in the third, and now O'Reilly's 25th. And the Predators lead 4-3 with 9:23 to play. Hawks lead the Kraken 3-1. So they made it 2-1 thanks to Jaden Schwartz. 11th. And then Sasha Boisvert from Korchinski and Slaggert. I remember Slaggert. I think he had a cup of coffee in his debut last year. Shots are now 30-27. Yeah, sorry, Chance. You're seeing a bad effort by the Oilers. Sorry about that. In front of the Oilers bench, and somebody got knocked down. We got pushing and shoving. I did not. Who is that? 46. Jones pushed Anderson, and I guess Jones is being sent off at 5:35. He inadvertently knocked his helmet off. I don't think there was a penalty. Did they call a penalty? They called Jones for tripping? I guess. I was going to say it can't be for that shove. All right, the Knights head to a power play. Good grief. And Nurse is, of course, talking smack. Look at the scoreboard, though, Nurse. You're down 4-1. Anderson's going to have the last laugh. Although the Oilers will still take the season series 3-1, so there is that. Hart behind his own net after the Oilers clear. Drop pass by Marner. Picked up, brought up on the fly is Eichel. That's right, they do 5 forwards. I don't know why that surprises me every time. I keep expecting to find a defenseman to know who's at the point, and it's usually Marner. All right, sent behind the net into the near boards. 5 minutes remaining. Eichel behind the net. Centering pass got away. Oilers will clear it. Yeah, that's going to do it. I mean, even if they came up with an a shorty. Their time is getting low here for the Oilers at home. Marner skates it in. Passes to the near circle for Dorofeev. Knights are 2 for 11 on the power play against the Oilers. All right, pass back to Marner. To the near circle. Eichel towards the side of the net. Pass got away. Eichel has it again. Pass and tipped out, I guess. Either that or it was a horrific pass. Looks like they're getting a line change. 4 minutes to go in Edmonton. Barbashev sent it. It was dumped in from the blue line, actually, by a teammate. At the point, Anderson shot and a goal. My gosh. And Anderson talking to the fans. Good Lord, dude. I guess. Whatever. I'll ring the horn once. That's enough. 5-1. Oilers are going to drop one at home here. Ingram got beat. Glove side high. Far post from the far circle. They don't even have it yet on NHL.com. It's Anderson. Hope the Knights lose in the first round. I would only cheer for them, I guess, if they were playing the Ducks. That's debatable now. They're sent to the red line and dumped in by the Knights. 3:33 in the third. Oilers have it. Sent up and neutralized. Knights take it. Shot. Don't know if that was on target. 3:10 to play in the third. Sent ahead. Oilers send it. The Knights send it out. 16th goal of the year for Anderson on the power play from Barbashev and Hannafin. Red line. Oilers near boards. Pass into the near corner. Pass to the far circle. Picked up and sent in. Now the Knights send it. We got some hits going on along the boards. Sent behind the net. Far corner. 2:25 to play in this masterpiece. Sent to the neutral zone. And Dorofeev dumps it to the far corner. Oilers send it to the near boards. Red line carried over. Taken towards the net. And Podkolzin sent one and it was frozen. We got pushing and shoving by the Knights. Man, shut up already. Good God, you're going to get the win. Go F yourselves. Yeah, easy, guys. Again, 3-1 the series. You're going to win one game out of 4. And you're taunting and chirping like you just won the Stanley Cup. I don't understand this. 32-28 are the shots. Let's see. All right. Let's check in on the other scoreboard for the other games real quick. Looks like we got a final to report. Hawks up 3-2 on the Kraken. Wait a minute. What? Yeah, Kako is his 13th. 2:05 to go in Seattle. 3-2 Hawks. 4-3 Predators over the Sharks in San Jose. 5:50 to play in the third. Looks like And the Flames held on in Anaheim. Unbelievable. Flames 5, Ducks 3. Shots were 39-20. I'm guessing Wolf had a huge night for the Flames. Wow. Ducks, well, pardon the pun, lay a leg. Yeah, they laid a leg. They laid an egg at home. Pardon the dad joke, but I am a dad, so it's allowed. All right, let's end the poll already. 60% were wrong, 40% were right of the 35 votes. That 40% were right that the Knights would win on the 35 votes. I think I finally said it right. Kraken have pulled the goalie. 2:04 to play. Face-off in the near circle. Controlled by the Oilers. Blast by Murphy wide. Far circle shot. Saved by Hart and held on at 157. Did they not count those as shots on goal? That second one had to be on. I mean, TV. Yeah, screw it. TV says it was a shot. I got to believe NHL.com is just slow. All right. In the far circle this time, Oilers win the draw again. Shot and another save, but the rebound's behind the net. Wait, what's the whistle for? 153. All right. I guess Hart held on. I don't know. Hart with 29 saves tonight. Far circle draw. Oilers. Murphy keeps it in at the blue line. Nurse sends one. Rebound into the far corner. Lausen couldn't clear it. Now they do. To the neutral ice and sent into the near corner. Behind the net. Picked up. Again, that was Lazar. Up ahead. Dumping. Who had their goal? Oh, yeah, Bouchard. 0 offense. We got a hit near the Knights bench, and is anything going to erupt? It sure looks like it. Play is still going? Are you kidding me? It's like a 2-on-2. There's so many people along the bench boards. All right. Speed up the clock. That's fine with me. Blue line keeper sent around behind the net into the near corner. Hurdle falls down. Puck in the near boards. Well, finally dug out by Hannafin. 40 seconds to go in the third. 33-32 the shots. Let me update that. Oilers with the puck. Under 30 to go. And still stuff going on by the benches. They finally put a camera on it. Oilers just to kill the time. Now they send it up. Hannafin passes. 11 seconds to go. Saucer pass to the neutral ice. Don't know. 5 seconds to go. I think we're going to have a brawl. Just let the clock go, please. They did. All right, no brawl. They broke it up. Teams are pushing and shoving at neutral ice, though. These teams clearly hate each other. It's going to be, I mean, it's a division foe, but 5-1 will be your final. That's not going to change. Vegas 5, Edmonton 1. That is your final. All right, and they're trying to keep the people apart, too, near the benches. Nobody has headed off the ice. I mean, I get it. Fine, Vegas. You won one game 5-1, but the Oilers won the other 3. So I'm not sure what you could chirp about. especially on the road here. Yeah, I don't know. We're still it's still not separated, I guess. Still waiting for one or the other to head to the locker room. Still chirping. Can't see who that is for the Oilers. Looks like Frederick, 10. Yeah, the linesmen and the refs are trying to point them to the other locker rooms. Finally, they start heading to the... What a weird one for the Oilers. Yeah. Just, I don't know, bad defense, I feel like. Just odd man rushes they gave up. I don't know if I'm oversimplifying it. I could be thinking of the Sabres tonight as well. Yeah, Frederick wanted a piece of Smith, number 19. But the linesman stepped in between. And then somebody got a shot on Roslovich. So that's why they had to be separated at the neutral ice. So now I see. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you head on out. Thanks for being here. We'll do a quick wrap up and we'll check in here on the other scores. 5-1 is your final. Predators Sharks almost over. We had Blackhawks hang on, 4-2 winners over the Kraken in Seattle. Unbelievable. All right, let's see where we're at on this one. Maybe we'll get a little bonus coverage here. I don't think there's much left. The Sharks is the last game. Timeout for the Sharks. Down 5-3 with 2:34. All right, why not? Probably playing with fire here, but we'll have to fix the colors. All right, we'll fix it later. This is what's close to Sharks. Green. Oh, that looks putrid. That's not teal. None of these are close. Sorry. That did not work. All right, on the power play. Under a minute to go on the power play. And they've got the empty net on the power play and the empty net. Into the near board. Sorry, that blue is awful. Far circle Celebrini shot. Cleared by the Predators. Down the length of the ice. So they can clear it because of this short-handed situation. To the far side. Celebrini, and it's out. Try to get the Sharks code real quick. To the far boards. In the far corner. Now to the slot. But the Predators are going the other way. And they'll get an empty net goal. And take the 6-3 lead. With 1:15 to go. I got to get I could not copy and paste this. There. All right, close enough. Sharks already used their timeout. Now they're down 6-3. 1:15 to play, so that should just about do it. They will put the goalie back in net. All right, in the near boards, Nashville with the puck. Sharks take it. Near circle shot blocked behind the net. Far corner. Blue line keeper. Mook Madulin. Mook Madulin with the puck. Sends one off the boards. Behind the net. I think that's Marchessault. Wait, I might have the wrong team. Sent out. 45 seconds to go. Pass to the near boards. Nashville with the puck. And sent out down the length of the ice. Predators get called for icing with 30.9. So 31 seconds left. And they took a shot away from the Sharks. All right. Face off, and the Preds have it. Sent it up to the neutral ice. Sharks have it. They send it up the near boards and into the far corner. Pass gets to the neutral. Nope. We either have, what do we got? Do we have a penalty at 10.8? Or no? Yeah, Sherwood's headed to the box for the Sharks. Where's my remote? All right, Predators power play for the final 10.8. They took another shot away from San Jose. Golly, these official scores are so bad. I mean, unless they hit the post or something, it's like, why can't you, I don't know. Interference on Sherwood. Face off. Nashville sends it behind the net. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. The Sharks lose. So we should take a look at the standings, I think, before we sign out. Nashville 6, San Jose 3 is your final. So first we had Vegas 5, Edmonton 1 final, Nashville 6, San Jose 3 final. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's close this. Let's close that. Close that. Close that. I don't know. Let's quickly see if we can get an update on the standings. I'm curious about Edmonton and the Knights. Oh, wow. Yeah, there we go. All right. So we know in the Central, the top 3 already clinched. They'll probably be, it's probably going to be Colorado, the number 1 overall. The Stars would have to win out, and Avalanche would probably have to lose out. Oilers have 87 points. The Ducks have 87. And the Knights have 86 now. And in the wild card, gotta believe that Nashville has the tiebreaker. So they'll be at 81 points. So that probably bumps the Kings out. Which I think, honestly, they've got the Predators Monday. They gotta beat them. Keeps the Sharks down, and the Sharks still have a game in hand on both teams. So, yeah, it should be Predators 81, Kings 81, outside of the playoffs, and then the Sharks. So 81 Predators, 81 Kings, and then 79 Sharks. I mean, technically, yeah, the Jets and Blues haven't been eliminated. Kraken gotta be soon. Flames stave off elimination for another night. Yin Yang balancing act. Utah is a team to watch. Oh, heck yeah. Utah is playing phenomenally. Yeah. You bet I mean, honestly, whoever wins the division would probably rather play in this 2-3 matchup than they would against the Mammoth. The winner of the Pacific is going to have to play the Mammoth. You'd almost rather just be the 2 or 3. I think the Oilers would rather face the Ducks or the Knights and vice versa. I don't think any of these 3 teams would want to take on the Mammoth. Yeah, the Mammoth are playing really well. At 3 straight, 6-4 in their last 10, but they're good at home and away too, so that factors into it. Yeah, Nashville's had been very streaky. They got back into the thick of it, and then they dropped. But look at the Sharks. They had won 4 straight before dropping this one. That's a huge loss for the Sharks, though. That's going to do it for me, though. Hope to see you soon. Have a happy Easter if I don't talk to you tomorrow. Have a great week as well. Sinbin stream going to be signing out for now. Thanks for sticking around, Kieran Burns, and for the chat. Appreciate you. And everybody else tonight. Chance, sorry, enjoy your night. Sorry you saw the Oilers lose at home. All right, that's going to do it. Until next time, take care. Be well. Wishing you all the best. Good night and goodbye. And we'll see you in the next one.